Now, the body of a 6-year-old has been recovered following floods in Coffee Bay in the Eastern Cape. It's a town on the Wild Coast known for attracting tourists with its spectacular views as well as its beaches and boosting the local economy. 5 other people remain unaccounted for. Some major roads have also been washed out, leaving residents trapped in surrounding villages. Sipelele Ndungane is a business owner and joins us now to give us more details about the effects of the flooding within the areas. Sipelele, thank you so much for your time and good afternoon to you. Let's talk about what you've been going through out in Coffee Bay, particularly due to the weather conditions there.
Hello, Sisi Kunjani. It's a lovely day in Coffee Bay. You would think nothing has happened, but disaster has struck. Roads have been washed away. Bridges have been washed away. There's no way in and there's no way out. Only just now we've managed to get a TLB to clear part of the road, which is a back road, so that we can have some access in and out. People's homesteads have been washed away. Local businesses have been devastated. Lives have been lost. The community and police have managed to go out searching for people. There's still that are missing. Some people have been recovered.
Sipelele, we could definitely see the network also being affected, by this weather condition. Maybe just repeat your point. Unfortunately, you had just paused there and cut there, I'm assuming due to network. Yes, please continue.
Network is a terrible situation. We don't have electricity, so as you can imagine, network as well. There's no water. So as I was saying, it's a dire situation. We really are in need of some relief from our local government and authorities. I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm going to have to keep checking in now because the network is so bad.
I can still hear you, Sipelele. I can still hear you. You were just mentioning relief that's needed right now for the community. What help do you need at this point? What's urgent in terms of the relief that's required?
In terms of urgent needs, abantu balahlekelwe zizindlu zabo, abanye abanandawo zohlala ngoku, so ngeyona nto ebalulekileyo leyo. Abantu badinga indawo zokufihla intloko. Kusezawuphinde kunethe, so abantu abanandawo zobalekela. That is an important thing. People need shelter. People's homes have been washed away. Abantu abananto zokutya ngoku, imfuyo zabo zilahlekile kwezi mvula bezingaka, izityalo zabo njengoba besentshilo amakhaya alahlekelwe izinto ezininzi abananto abazawudibanisa ngoku yabona baphose phansi kwempumlo. Abanye balimele, bekhona abantu abayokhangela abantu abalahlekileyo, so kuyafuneka uba i-healthcare nayo ijongwe for abantu abalimeleyo kwezi mvula zingaka. Indlela ne-infrastructure iyafuneka. Indlela zethu ne-bridges zonakele imvula, akho ndlela yophuma, akho ndlela yongena. That is a great need for us. Local businesses are in need of some sort of relief fund. There's no electricity. Our generators are having to operate overtime. And these are, costs that we're having to run up. Our staff are not able to get to work because the roads have been washed away and the bridges have been washed away. And it's quite even dangerous for us to expect them, to sort of risk that for us to open. So this really is a dire situation. And we as Coffee Bay, local business people, local community, sikhalela kuni bantu basemzansi, international people, that we do need help. It is a terribly, terribly dire situation.
Yeah. And so far, Sipelele, I mean, have you seen members of, government, law enforcement, the police, rescue services coming in to start helping, searching for those who have gone missing, recovering those who unfortunately have lost their lives, assisting, as you mentioned, about the many people that are in distress and misplaced right now? Have you seen anyone assisting at least right now?
Ndizothi sisi maybe ke ngoku because indlela zivaliwe mhlambi abakwazi ufikelela kuthi. As the community, we have rallied together to go out and look and search for people that have been lost, that have been reported to have been washed away. Some of them have been recovered. There are still people we community who are still out there looking for people. The police as well have also lent a great hand in making sure search and rescue teams are dispatched out. Unfortunately, I have not been able to note or see anyone from local government or anywhere else. So this is again the plea that we do need this to be looked at, because otherwise, we were sort of cut off from everything, and the situation can only get worse. Ganjan.
Yeah. And just before I let you go, I mean, I'm just reading a statement here by the OR Tambo District Municipality, still appealing to community members to keep vigilant, to stay safe, avoiding crossing flooded rivers and streams, as well as utilizing damaged bridges. And I can imagine being dangerous at this time, while at the same time, Sipelele, as you mentioned, it's desperate times where families are looking for their loved ones, and they'll do whatever it can to try and assist where they can. But in terms of also Coffee Bay being a tourist site attraction for business as well. At this time, I can imagine everything is in full stop. Everything is paused. You mentioned electricity network being some of the things that have affected the flow of business and as opposed to your business as well, Sipelele.
Yes, look, it's terrible for all of us. Coffee Bay, as you know, is along the Wild Coast. It's a jewel. There's a lot of tourists that are already here that are stuck. I've had a chat to some of them. One guy had to scale the mountain to get up so that akwazi yokhwela taxi, because there was no way he could miss his flight. So into ezinjalo yabona zenza uba nzima kakhulu operating business. Indlela zethu have been flooded away. Abantu abakwazi ukungena, abakwazi ukuphuma. Our businesses are really in a dire situation. Asinambani ngoku, nandi operator enterprise up at the top at Coffee Bay. That is a butchery, ndine bakery, nechisa nyama, as well as a seedling plant. So zonke ezo zinto ke ngoku are a standstill ngoku because of this thing. So we really are in need of some sort of relief, especially as small businesses. We can't afford such knocks over and over and over again. We are tenacious as business people, but there's only so much we can take, and especially as young Black business people. So yeah, we are crying out and saying we need a hand. So yeah, it's a terrible situation all around.
And I'm hoping that your pleas will be heard, Sipelele Ndungane, quite, a resilient, young business owner that you are, doing all you can, balancing, of course, trying to get your company and your business to stay afloat and alive, while also trying to assist community members, those who are still looking for loved ones. Please do keep safe. We're hoping that we will get official word as well from some community leaders, at least, or from the OR Tambo district municipality out in the Eastern Cape, just to tell us what exactly is the very latest out at Coffee Bay, just outside of the Wild Coast. But I just want to read part of the media statement here that we've received, where we understand members of the community still being urged to please stay vigilant, to stay safe, and to avoid crossing flooded rivers and streams, as well as utilizing damaged floods. The KSD municipality is on site, they say, to pave alternative routes for the inaccessible areas, as well as due to broken bridges. And they're saying that they're still looking for more people, including children, quite evidently, that are still missing due to these floods. So we will definitely be getting more comment around this, as well as, word coming from priests from the area, religious sector leadership, religious leaders as well, community leaders, just to hear what they have to say regarding assisting people due to the impact of the flooding. All our thanks to Sipelele Ndungane for speaking to us this afternoon.